It might surprise you to learn just how much our daily food choices, even something as seemingly simple as the vegetables we eat, can shape our health journey, especially as we navigate the years past 60. We often think of diet in terms of weight or cholesterol, but certain foods have a profound, quiet impact on things like our immune strength, the sharpness of our minds, and perhaps most critically, for maintaining independence, the vitality and stability of our legs. Extensive research, including long-term studies with thousands of older adults, has underscored this truth. Some commonly found vegetables, while appearing harmless, can subtly fuel inflammation, damage tiny blood vessels, particularly in the legs, and contribute to unsteadiness, increasing the risk of falls. Falls are a leading cause of serious injury for people over 65, and anything that adds to that risk warrants careful consideration. Yet, the good news is empowering. By understanding which vegetables offer true support and which might pose hidden challenges, we can make deliberate choices to protect our health, keep our minds clear, and maintain the freedom of movement that allows us to live life fully. This guide is designed to shed light on these important distinctions, offering insights rooted in understanding the aging body's unique needs. We'll explore 3 vegetables that can be wonderful daily allies, and 3 that are best approached with caution or avoided altogether. Our journey through this information is not about restriction, but about empowerment, giving you the knowledge to choose foods that truly nurture your body and spirit as you age gracefully. As we grow older, our bodies undergo natural changes that make certain physiological processes, like managing inflammation or maintaining robust circulation, more delicate. Chronic low-grade inflammation, often referred to as inflammaging, is a key factor in many age-related conditions, from joint discomfort to cognitive decline and cardiovascular issues. It acts like a slow, persistent fire within the body, gradually eroding the health of our tissues and systems. Simultaneously, maintaining strong, reliable mobility becomes paramount. Our legs are our connection to the world, enabling us to walk, garden, visit loved ones, pursue hobbies, and simply move safely through our homes. The strength, balance, and sensation in our lower extremities are foundational to independence and quality of life. Anything that weakens these vital areas, whether through inflammation impacting joints and nerves, or poor circulation starving muscles and tissues, poses a significant threat to our ability to live life on our own terms. Understanding this interconnectedness, how inflammation, circulation, and physical stability are intertwined and influenced by our diet, is the first step toward making choices that truly serve us in the long run. It's not just about adding years to life, but adding life to our years, ensuring those years are marked by activity, engagement, and well-being. Given the critical role of inflammation control, circulation, and nutrient density in supporting health as we age, let's turn our attention to 3 vegetables that stand out as exceptional daily allies for seniors over 65. These are not exotic, hard-to-find items, but rather familiar, accessible foods packed with compounds specifically beneficial for the aging body and mind. Incorporating these into your daily routine can feel like building a gentle, delicious foundation of support. They offer powerful anti-inflammatory properties, nutrients vital for bone and cardiovascular health, and compounds known to nourish the brain and enhance blood flow, directly supporting both cognitive function and physical vitality, particularly the health and strength of your legs. Think of these not just as ingredients, but as nature's personalized support system, readily available to help you navigate the later chapters of life with greater resilience and comfort. Let's explore the first of these supportive greens, often hailed as a nutritional powerhouse. Our first vital ally is broccoli, a vegetable that often gets its due praise, but perhaps not the specific recognition it deserves as a powerful protector for the aging body. For seniors, broccoli is far more than a side dish. It's a strategic food choice offering deep benefits. Its superstar compound is sulforaphane, a potent phytochemical that research has extensively linked to remarkable anti-inflammatory and detoxification properties. As mentioned, chronic inflammation is a silent enemy in later life, contributing to everything from aching joints to the hardening of arteries. Sulforaphane helps combat this by activating the body's own defense systems, neutralizing harmful substances, and reducing oxidative stress. Imagine it as giving your body a helping hand in cleaning house and putting out those small, smoldering fires that can eventually lead to more serious health issues. Beyond this powerful internal cleansing, broccoli is also a wonderful source of vitamin K, essential for bone health, crucial for preventing fractures, and calcium, another building block for strong bones. It also provides a good dose of vitamin C and other antioxidants that support overall immune function, important for staying resilient against illness. For leg health specifically, the anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects can help maintain the health of blood vessels supplying the lower limbs and support nerve function, contributing to better circulation and potentially reducing issues like cramps or neuropathy. Preparation is key. Lightly steaming broccoli for just a few minutes preserves its sulforaphane content much better than boiling it. The goal is a vibrant green, slightly tender texture, ensuring you get the maximum benefit from this humble but mighty vegetable. Making a habit of including a serving of lightly steamed broccoli a few times a week is a simple yet profound way to invest in your long-term well-being. Next on our list of essential daily vegetables is spinach, a leafy green often relegated to salads, but capable of so much more for the aging body and mind. Spinach is a true workhorse in the plant kingdom, offering a dense concentration of nutrients with significant benefits for seniors. One of its most remarkable contributions comes from its high levels of natural nitrates. When consumed, these nitrates are converted in the body into nitric oxide, a molecule crucial for blood vessel health. Nitric oxide helps to relax and widen blood vessels, promoting better blood flow. For seniors, improved circulation is incredibly important, not only for cardiovascular health, but also for ensuring that muscles, including those in the legs and feet, receive adequate oxygen and nutrients. This enhanced blood flow can help maintain muscle strength, reduce fatigue, and improve overall mobility and endurance. But spinach doesn't stop there. It's also exceptionally rich in lutein and folate, two nutrients with a strong track record for supporting brain health. Lutein, often associated with eye health, more on that in a moment, is increasingly recognized for its role in cognitive function. Studies suggest that higher lutein intake is associated with better memory, processing speed, and executive function in older adults. Folate vitamin B9 is essential for nerve function, and the production of neurotransmitters, contributing to mental clarity and potentially helping to protect against cognitive decline. And yes, spinach is indeed a champion for eye health. Lutein and zeaxanthin, abundant in spinach, are powerful antioxidants that accumulate in the macula of the eye. They act like natural sunglasses, filtering harmful blue light and protecting against oxidative damage, which can reduce the risk of age-related macular degeneration, AMD, a leading cause of vision loss in older adults. Maintaining good eyesight is fundamental to independence reading, driving, recognizing faces, and safely navigating our environment all depend on clear vision. Adding spinach to your diet is surprisingly easy. A handful can be blended into a morning smoothie, lightly sauteed into eggs or pasta dishes, or simply wilted into soup just before serving. Like broccoli, gentle cooking methods help preserve its nutrients. Incorporating spinach daily offers a cascade of benefits, from bolstering physical strength and mobility by improving circulation to supporting sharp vision and a clear mind. It's a simple, accessible way to nourish many of the body's most vital systems simultaneously. Our third recommended daily vegetable is the humble carrot, a root vegetable whose vibrant color signals its rich payload of beneficial nutrients, particularly important for seniors. Carrots are perhaps best known for their beta-carotene content, a precursor the body converts into vitamin A. This nutrient is absolutely essential for good vision, especially in low light conditions. For older adults, maintaining healthy vision is crucial for preventing falls and retaining the ability to drive, read, and participate fully in daily life. Consistent intake of beta-carotene is linked to a reduced risk of developing cataracts and can help slow the progression of age-related macular degeneration. Think of carrots as providing internal protection for your eyes, helping to keep the world around you clearer and safer. Beyond vision, carrots also contribute significantly to overall vitality. Their antioxidant properties help protect nerve cells and blood vessels from damage, which is important for maintaining good neuromuscular coordination, the complex communication between your brain and muscles that allows for smooth, balanced movement. While strong legs are important, a reliable connection between brain signals and leg action is equally vital for steady steps and preventing trips or stumbles. Carrots help nourish this intricate system. Furthermore, carrots are a good source of dietary fiber, which supports digestive health and helps regulate blood sugar levels. Stable blood sugar is not only critical for managing or preventing diabetes, but also for protecting the health of small blood vessels throughout the body, including those in the legs and feet. Poor blood sugar control can lead to nerve damage, neuropathy, and reduced circulation, both of which impair mobility and increase fall risk. The fiber in carrots helps moderate the body's response to carbohydrates, contributing to more stable energy levels and supporting long-term vascular health. To get the most out of carrots, enjoy them both raw and lightly cooked. Eating raw carrots provides fiber and a satisfying crunch, while lightly steaming or roasting can actually make some of the beta-carotene easier for your body to absorb. Adding grated carrots to salads, snacking on carrot sticks, or incorporating them into soups and stews are simple ways to include this beneficial root in your daily diet. Carrots remind us that sometimes the most profound support comes from the simplest, most accessible sources, quietly working to protect our vision. our balance, and our overall resilience. Now that we've explored 3 vegetables that serve as valuable allies in supporting health and mobility as we age, it's equally important to turn our attention to the other side of the coin. Just as some foods provide powerful support, others, surprisingly, can pose hidden challenges, quietly contributing to inflammation, pain, and reduced mobility without us even realizing it. It's not about demonizing any food, but understanding that as bodies change with age, certain compounds that might have been easily processed in younger years can become stressors on sensitive systems. This is particularly true for individuals already dealing with conditions common in later life, such as arthritis, circulatory issues, or digestive sensitivities. Being aware of potential dietary triggers allows us to make informed choices, minimizing exposure to substances that could undermine our efforts to stay active, comfortable, and independent. Let's uncover some common vegetables that might be contributing to the very issues we are trying to avoid. Starting with one that appears frequently in many kitchens. Our first vegetable to approach with caution is eggplant. While visually appealing and versatile in cooking, eggplant contains a compound called solanine. Solanine belongs to a group of natural chemicals known as glycoalkaloids, found in plants of the nightshade family. These compounds act as a natural defense mechanism for the plant, but for some individuals, particularly those with sensitive systems or pre-existing inflammatory conditions like arthritis, solanine can exacerbate discomfort. It's thought to potentially irritate nerve endings and contribute to inflammation in joints and muscles. For seniors, who may already experience joint stiffness or muscle aches as part of the aging process, regular consumption of eggplant could unknowingly worsen these symptoms, leading to increased pain, reduced flexibility, and a hesitant gait. The impact extends beyond simple discomfort. Chronic, low-grade inflammation in the legs and feet can impair the function of nerves and blood vessels, leading to sensations like tingling, numbness, or a feeling of weakness. Over time, this can erode confidence in walking and balance, increasing the risk of stumbles and falls. While not everyone will react negatively to eggplant, for those over 65, the body's ability to tolerate and process potentially inflammatory compounds like solanine can be diminished. It's a subtle but significant point. A food that might be fine for a younger person could be a quiet irritant for an older adult. Preparation methods, unfortunately, don't significantly reduce the solanine content in eggplant. For seniors striving to protect their joints and maintain comfortable, stable mobility, opting for alternative vegetables is a wise strategy. Consider replacing eggplant in recipes with zucchini, mushrooms, or sweet potatoes, which offer different nutrient profiles without the potential solanine issue. This simple substitution can be a small but meaningful step toward reducing inflammation and supporting long-term comfort and mobility in the legs and joints. Another common vegetable that merits careful consideration for seniors is the green bell pepper. Often used for its crisp texture and mild flavor in salads and cooked dishes, green bell peppers are part of the nightshade family, similar to eggplant. While colorful peppers like red, orange, and yellow are celebrated for their high antioxidant levels, especially vitamin C, the less ripe green variety contains higher levels of certain compounds that can be problematic for some individuals. Specifically, Green peppers contain lectins and solanine, though generally less than eggplant. Lectins are complex proteins found in many plants, and while some are harmless or even beneficial, others, like those in certain nightshades and legumes, can be difficult for the digestive system to break down. In sensitive individuals, lectins can irritate the lining of the gut, potentially leading to increased gut permeability and triggering a systemic inflammatory response. For seniors, whose digestive and immune systems may be less robust, this hidden inflammatory trigger can be particularly concerning. Chronic inflammation initiated in the gut can travel throughout the body, affecting joints, exacerbating conditions like arthritis, and impacting the health of blood vessels and nerves. This widespread inflammation, even if low-grade, can contribute to the subtle weakening of muscles and reduced elasticity of blood vessels in the legs, feet, and throughout the body. Symptoms might not be immediate or obvious, but over time they can manifest as increased stiffness, a feeling of heaviness in the legs, or even contributing to peripheral neuropathy nerve damage that causes numbness or tingling. Unlike the more mature, brightly colored peppers, green peppers offer fewer beneficial antioxidants to counterbalance these potential inflammatory effects. While cooking can reduce some lectin content, it doesn't eliminate it entirely. For seniors experiencing unexplained aches, stiffness, or circulatory issues, experimenting with removing green bell peppers from the diet for a few weeks could be a simple way to see if it makes a difference. Swapping green peppers for their red, orange, or yellow counterparts, which are richer in antioxidants and generally better tolerated, is an excellent strategy. Or consider other vibrant, non-nightshade vegetables like carrots, zucchini, or celery to add crunch and flavor to dishes. Choosing these alternatives can help minimize potential inflammatory triggers, supporting overall comfort and the health of your circulatory and nervous systems. Perhaps the most surprising entry on the list of vegetables to approach with caution, due to its pervasive presence in our diets and its association with comfort food, is the white potato. Deeply embedded in American culinary traditions, mashed, fried, baked, roasted, the white potato feels familiar and harmless. However, for seniors over 65, its nutritional profile presents significant challenges, primarily due to its high glycemic index and high simple carbohydrate content. When you eat white potatoes, especially without the skin and mashed or fried, the carbohydrates are rapidly converted into glucose, causing a quick and often substantial spike in blood sugar levels. While a younger body might process this efficiently, an aging body can be less effective at quickly bringing blood sugar back down. These repeated spikes stress the body's insulin response and contribute to inflammation. Over time, chronically elevated or fluctuating blood sugar levels can damage blood vessels, a process called glycation, particularly the small, delicate capillaries that supply blood to the extremities, the legs and feet. This damage impairs circulation, reducing the delivery of oxygen and nutrients to muscles and nerves. The result can be muscle weakness, slower healing, increased risk of infection, and symptoms of peripheral neuropathy, such as numbness, tingling, or burning sensations. Beyond blood sugar impacts, the inflammatory response triggered by high glycemic foods contributes to the stiffening and narrowing of arteries, atherosclerosis, further impeding blood flow. Reduced circulation in the legs directly impacts mobility, leading to fatigue, cramps, intermittent claudication, and a loss of sensation and balance that makes walking less stable and increases the risk of falls. Compounding these issues, white potatoes are often prepared in ways that add unhealthy fats and excessive sodium French fries, potato chips, creamy mashed potatoes, further burdening the cardiovascular system already made vulnerable by age and inflammation. Nutritionally, compared to vibrant, colorful root vegetables like sweet potatoes or carrots, white potatoes offer fewer antioxidants and beneficial micronutrients. For seniors prioritizing mobility, cardiovascular health, and stable energy levels, limiting or avoiding white potatoes is a key strategy. Excellent alternatives include sweet potatoes, higher in beta-carotene, fiber, and a lower glycemic index, parsnips, turnips, or rutabaga, all of which offer more comprehensive nutritional support and have a gentler impact on blood sugar. Making this switch isn't just about avoiding potential harm, it's about choosing nutrient-dense alternatives that actively support your vitality and help maintain the strength and function of your legs and circulatory system. Reflecting on the vegetables, we've discussed the nourishing allies like broccoli, spinach, and carrots, and the potential challenges posed by eggplant, green bell peppers, and white potatoes. It becomes clear that our daily food choices hold significant power. They are not merely about satisfying hunger or following a generic diet. They are active decisions that either build up or subtly wear down our health, especially as our bodies change with age. For seniors, maintaining mobility, cognitive function, and overall resilience requires conscious attention to inflammation, circulation, and nutrient intake. The foods we choose can either fan the flames of inflammation and impede vital blood flow, or they can provide the building blocks and protective compounds needed to support strong muscles, healthy joints, sharp minds, and steady steps. This isn't about striving for dietary perfection, which can be overwhelming and unnecessary. It's about awareness and making gradual, sustainable shifts. It's about recognizing that the comfort of a familiar, less-than-ideal food might come at the cost of future comfort and independence. And conversely, that incorporating nutrient-rich vegetables can be a delicious act of self-care, supporting the body's incredible capacity for healing and resilience. The knowledge shared here is meant to empower you. It's a reminder that you have agency over your health journey. By making small, informed adjustments to what lands on your plate, you can positively influence how you feel today and how you move through the world tomorrow. It's a quiet revolution taking place in your own kitchen, a testament to the profound connection between what we eat and our ability to live fully, actively, and joyfully in the years ahead. Navigating the nuances of nutrition, particularly with the wealth of conflicting information available, can sometimes feel daunting. However, focusing on the principles we've discussed favoring anti-inflammatory, circulation-boosting, and nutrient-dense vegetables, while being mindful of potential inflammatory triggers, provides a clear path forward. The beauty of nature's bounty is that there are countless delicious and supportive options available. If white potatoes pose a challenge, the world of vibrant root vegetables like sweet potatoes, yams, parsnips, and turnips offers wonderful alternatives that are richer in fiber, vitamins, and minerals and have a gentler impact on blood sugar. If green bell peppers seem to cause discomfort, explore the spectrum of colors in other vegetables Red or yellow peppers often better tolerated. Colorful carrots, zucchini, or summer squash. For eggplant, mushrooms, zucchini, or hearty greens can often serve as delicious substitutes in recipes. The key is to approach this with curiosity and self-compassion. Pay attention to how your body feels after eating different foods. Do you notice increased stiffness after a meal containing certain vegetables? Do you feel more energized and comfortable after incorporating the recommended ones? Keeping a simple food diary for a short period can sometimes reveal surprising connections between what you eat and how your body responds. Remember, incorporating these changes doesn't have to be complicated or require drastic measures. It might be as simple as swapping your usual side of mashed white potatoes for roasted sweet potatoes, adding a handful of spinach to your soup, or snacking on carrot sticks instead of processed foods. These small, consistent choices accumulate over time, weaving a strong fabric of health and resilience. Ultimately, the journey of aging well is deeply personal and ongoing. It's about making conscious choices that support not just our physical health, but our overall well-being, our independence, and our ability to continue engaging with the people and activities we love. Our legs carry us through this journey. Our minds allow us to appreciate it, and our vitality determines how fully we can participate. By being mindful of the vegetables we choose to nourish ourselves, we are investing in these fundamental aspects of a rich and fulfilling later life. The information we've covered highlights the powerful role of food in reducing inflammation, improving circulation, supporting cognitive function, and maintaining strong, stable mobility. Embracing vegetables like broccoli, spinach, and carrots, while being aware of the potential downsides of eggplant, green bell peppers, and white potatoes, is a practical way to take proactive steps toward a healthier future. It's about choosing nourishment that empowers your body to remain active, your mind to stay sharp, and your spirit to remain vibrant. It's a journey of continuous learning and adaptation, and every small positive change makes a difference. By focusing on nutrient-dense supportive foods and being mindful of those that might trigger inflammation or disrupt metabolic balance, you are actively cultivating resilience and enhancing your capacity to enjoy every day to the fullest. It's a powerful reminder that even in the quieter moments of life, like choosing what to eat, we hold the power to shape our experience. Reflecting on these insights about how different vegetables can impact our health, especially our mobility and overall comfort as we age, can be a powerful exercise. It highlights the subtle but significant influence our daily food choices have. It might even prompt us to reconsider some long-held eating habits or comfort foods. Taking these steps toward more conscious eating isn't just about physical health metrics. It's about protecting our quality of life, the ability to walk to the mailbox, play with grandchildren, enjoy a favorite hobby, or simply feel comfortable and steady on our feet. It's about maintaining the freedom to do the things that bring us joy and connection. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Considering what we've discussed, take a moment to think about your own experiences. Have you noticed any connections between certain foods and how your joints or mobility feel? Is there one specific vegetable we talked about today, either an ally or one to be cautious of, that you feel you could make a small adjustment with in your own diet? Sharing our experiences helps us learn from each other and reinforces the importance of these topics. Please take a moment to reflect and perhaps share just one thought or one small change you might consider making based on what resonated with you today. Your insights could be just the encouragement someone else needs. Let's create a space for thoughtful sharing and mutual support on this important journey toward aging well. Let's recap the key allies we discussed. The vegetables that truly work for your aging body. 1. Broccoli, your anti-inflammatory armor, rich in sulforaphane, vitamin K, and calcium, supporting bones, circulation, and detoxification. 2. Spinach, the engine for mind and movement, boosting blood flow with nitrates, protecting brain health with folate and lutein, and safeguarding vision. 3. Carrots, guardians of sight and steps, providing beta-carotene for vision, antioxidants for balance, and fiber for metabolic stability. Incorporating these regularly, prepared gently to preserve nutrients, can make a tangible difference in inflammation levels, circulation, and overall vitality. They are readily available, versatile, and offer profound support from the cellular level outward. And let's reiterate the vegetables that may pose hidden challenges, particularly for sensitive or aging systems. 1. Eggplant contains solanine, which can potentially exacerbate joint pain and inflammation, affecting mobility. 2. Green bell peppers contain lectins that can trigger gut irritation and systemic inflammation, potentially impacting joints and circulation. 3. White potatoes. Their high glycemic load causes blood sugar spikes, contributing to inflammation and potentially damaging blood vessels and nerves over time, significantly impacting leg health and stability. Being mindful of these vegetables, especially if you experience related symptoms, and exploring nutrient-dense alternatives is a prudent approach to protect your comfort and mobility. The power of these choices lies in their cumulative effect. Just as small acts of physical activity, like a daily walk, build strength over time, small dietary adjustments consistently applied can yield significant benefits. Choosing a handful of spinach in your smoothie, opting for roasted sweet potatoes instead of white mashed potatoes, or adding lightly steamed broccoli to your dinner plate might seem minor on any given day. But over weeks, months, and years, these choices contribute to reduced inflammation, improved circulation, stronger bones, clearer vision, and more stable steps. They help preserve the physical and cognitive capacities that are essential for maintaining independence and enjoying life actively. It's about building a foundation of resilience, bite by bite, meal by meal. Embracing this approach to nutrition isn't about being perfect, it's about progress. It's about making informed decisions that align with your goals for healthy aging. It's about recognizing the profound connection between the food on your plate and the life you want to live. By prioritizing vegetables that nourish and protect, and being mindful of those that might cause harm, you are taking powerful steps to safeguard your mobility, your mental clarity, and your overall well-being. This knowledge empowers you to make choices rooted in self-care and respect for your body's needs as it changes. It's a path towards living more comfortably, actively, and confidently in the years ahead, enjoying the freedom that comes from a body well supported. This is about choosing vitality, choosing independence, and choosing to live fully. embracing each day with strength and joy.